mind we communicated with 10 years ago. You know, a lot can change. I'm sorry if you stayed in the same mindset, the same energy after all those years. But my darling, I'm a change. Water sign said, honey, because I'm a star. And yes, I'm sorry if I'm the star of the community. I'm sorry if God sent me to go heal. But let me tell you something. People like to say, oh, you're not this, or God don't hear you. But remember, God ain't used the perfect people in the Bible. God used the whores. God used the thieves. God used the murderers. That's who God worked through. Because when God worked through them, honey, they seen a reflection of God through them. And baby, there's no denying God changed. So water sign, let me tell you something, because I'm getting a heavy pull on masculine. Now, ain't no blasphemy, okay? Because I deem God as my higher power. But baby, Spirit just told me to tell you this. Water sign. I want to end this by saying, remember, they tried to sacrifice Jesus Christ too. Water sign, my beautiful water sign. Let me turn this down, my babies. Water sign, hello honey. It's one of your favorite alchemists, Spiritually Urban. I hope you guys are doing well. Water signs, hold on, because you're still loud. Breathe. Okay, somebody name could be Breathe. Somebody may just love Rihanna, honey. Somebody saying, because you know how to give me that. You know how to pull me back when I go running, trying to get away from loving you. Water sign, what y'all doing? Water sign, I told you, listen, I told y'all this numerous times. Y'all can't just be throwing it out. Y'all just can't be overflowing them, baby. Because they start saying, you the one. You're my true love. And you're like, no, you're karmic. Or no, thank you. No, thank you. Heimlich on them. No, thank you. Some of you guys may like playing football. Some of you guys may like to play Madden. Somebody just may like watching football. Now, water signs, hear me out. Water signs, honey, somebody saying, yes, I'm kind of crazy. That's what happens, baby, when you put it down. You shouldn't give it to me good like that. Oh, water signs, be careful. You shouldn't hit it like that. Had me yelling like that. Didn't know you would have had me coming back. Oh, my water signs. You guys may either have a problem or a blessing. But let me not get distracted. Water signs, I did a reading for you guys. And you know what happened? Mercury. Well, somebody do have my phone hacked. But I just don't care. I really don't care. Like, baby, they had it mirrored. I don't care. But anywho, I'm just going to say Mercury, honey, Mercury. Baby, I mean, they left maybe like, honey, she left like 2 videos. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was a good read. And I would love to, so I'm gonna give a little snippet, right? Somebody's coming out of isolation. Maybe somebody went to rehab. Somebody may have just wanted to, for instance, I'm using me for an example. After I experienced the turmoil with my ex, right? Honey, it took me what, like 3 years to heal? Over 3 years, honey? Like I was in isolation, you know, meaning I was in the comfort of my own home. Yes, I'm a hermitess. However, I just wanted to stay to myself before I jump back out there before I take on anybody serious. The vibe I got, you guys, was whether you were healing, whether you were in rehab, whether you were in jail, whether you had to go overseas, what I got was somebody was running your name through the mud. I mean horribly. And for you guys, for some of you, these were people you did not know, simply because they did not want you to have something, you guys. For others of you guys, these were people who you actually loved, who you cared about, people who you actually helped. And you were shocked and surprised. And yes, it broke your heart. But let me tell you something. The fact that it broke somebody else's heart because somebody who cares about you, they actually believed it. Somebody who could never fathom you doing anything like that, they feel crushed because they believed it and they started to treat you as so. Now, for a lot of you guys, whoever decided to spread this rumor, honey, baby, when I say they're being exposed, they're being exposed. For some of you, they're going to try to move. It's like the role is going to switch. They're going to be in isolation. For some of you, they're actually going to go to jail because they were trying to pin something on you. For some of you, they said that you even stole something, and everybody knows you to be very honest. Now, something else is that I mentioned that when I was in meditation, something, Spirit brought it to my attention that I have to say I'm your favorite Florida girl. It's your favorite Florida girl. Because the universe is not just in Florida. Which is why I decided to say it's one of your favorite alchemists. Okay, honey bunny? Spiritually urban. Also, the card that you guys had was expansion. Okay, I left it out. You guys had the expansion card, you guys, last week. And with that being said, what I'm getting is that a lot of people who turn their back on you, they want to come in to help. A lot of you guys, y'all like, no thank you, because I made new friends, or I have a new lover, or I'm in a relationship. And for some of you guys, you're actually engaged, but you're just keeping it under hush hush. Hell, some of y'all are actually married, but you don't like to wear your ring because you know how the evil eye go. Now, I don't want this to be too long, you guys, okay? With that being said, water sign, let's just get into it. Somebody may have went to your parents to profess their love. And you guys, your parents, they could have talked very ill about you, right? Don't have to be. And you and this person just separated without you even knowing that. And this person, for some of you, somebody may have gotten a reading as well. And somebody gave them a false reading. So somebody thought that you did not care. Somebody thought that you turned your back. Why you gotta be so rude? Because I'm gonna marry her anyways. Okay, you guys? Now let me see, because I do have to go to work today, baby. I just can't be up here yapping all day, babes. Water sign, my beautiful Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I hope you guys are doing blessed. So let's keep this quick, shall we? Your warmth radiates through your soul. Sean Paul and Sasha, come sing for them, beauty. Honey, your warmth radiates through your soul. Let me tell you something. Water signs, like I said, if anybody tried to spread any rumors about you, baby, when they saw you, they're like, who? That's not the same person that you were talking about, honey. Baby, in the reading, I even gave some tea about myself, but maybe Spirit didn't want y'all to know that one. But no, because I was giving myself like as an example, like I always do, because I don't like to project at all, because not everybody knows how to alchemize energy. But you guys, I remember while I was in isolation, like in my home, like I really don't feel like leaving, right? People are like, oh, she's a prostitute, she has a sugar daddy, she has this. I mean, hey, y'all can manifest a sugar daddy for me. I ain't gonna stop you. As long as he divine and he ain't spreading his energy and seed everywhere, I don't mind, baby. What else? Somebody even said, oh, well, she used spiritual work on the father of her child, and that's why he passed away. And she went and took his money and moved. Baby, I've been a nurse assistant and cleaning toilets, building my way up. What are you talking about, sweetheart? Another one. But they said, oh, Bree, she got money now, so she cut off all her friends. Actually, Bree was under heavy spiritual attack. Bree's a worker. Bree's a high priestess. So when you see Bree block you, baby, I'm trying to block you from the energy that they're trying to project onto me and my loved ones, baby. You can't be so mundane, see? And that's why I don't like to accept a lot of people as friends. Water sign. So you may be kind of to yourself, and people may think you're a little stuck up, and you're like, nah, baby, you may not understand my way of living. I may go ghost, and you may get offended, okay? But water signs, we have honey talking. See what I'm talking about, you guys? It's a communication. You know, Mercury is here. When do she leave, a matter of fact? We have talking, interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. For some of you guys, because I made the comment that my phone was hacked. For some of you guys, right? Baby, I don't talk about half the shit I go through because I don't really care. Baby, I'm big in leaving in God's hand, baby. I walk by faith, not sight. So I pride myself on just moving with love. I will protect myself at all times, though, spiritually and physically, of course. But you guys, what I'm getting is that there was a miscommunication for some of you guys. But baby, somebody, they want to talk to you, okay? Finding out the truth crushed me, you guys. Somebody, can we talk? Baby, somebody just want to get something off their chest. Because somebody, caution. Finding out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, water signs. So y'all got the vibe, honey. Somebody's like, listen, I just want to know the truth. Okay? I want the truth and nothing but the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. You guys, Y'all know I'm very theatrical, right? I'm very theatrical. Very theatrical. If you watch some of my old videos, you can actually see the transformation from my healing. It's like, oh yeah, she's more like logical, more beep boop boop, not showing any emotions. So you guys, let me tell you this now. You guys are about to pop out on the scene. Right now the time is 12:30. It's 1, 2, 3, honey. You about to pop out on the scene. And when you pop out, baby, all them little rumors, they gonna be like, zip, we sorry. And you know what's crazy? I believe I did a reading for like that, you guys, one time. Exactly, honey. We have the star. Baby, you're the star. You're a healer. Okay? Now, some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. For some of you, this was an Aquarius that was passing around this rumor. This could have even been somebody in your community. Somebody where you work. Even a part of your lineage. Maybe a part of your family, honey. Okay? Let me tell you something. But what I'm getting is that somebody, they wanted to be the star. Water sign, they did not like the fact that you were able to be the star and heal. Somebody wanted people to come drink from their well. The problem was, my darling, their well is kind of dry, so they wanted to steal your well. They wanted to feed the community, honey, off of your well, meaning off of your money, off of your knowledge, off of your energy, okay? Somebody wanted to tarnish your image, your energy, so they can look like, oh, I'm the water sign, it's me, pick me. No, no, no. That's the energy it's giving, but baby, if you're watching me, baby, you a divine being, baby. You don't do no pick me energy, okay? And that's the thing, because what I'm getting is a water sign. This can even be people from your past. We have Aries right here. You guys, this can even be people from your past, okay? Now, I always say, we don't just pop out the coochie divine. Yes, a lot of us, shut up. Now, with that being said, a lot of us have to walk down a path and bump our heads a few times to figure out our path, right? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Let me tell you something. People from your past, they're like, oh, let's say you're spiritual. You're watching tarot. We're going to use spirituality. Oh, she's spiritual now. He not spiritual. They not really spiritual because I knew them. We used to party. We used to do this. She used to send me photos when we were in relationships, which I find that to be weird, actually. I feel like if somebody is in a relationship with you and they like to spice things up, why would you try to expose their photos? Because that says a whole lot about you. I'm just saying. That's for somebody, honey. And another thing, ladies, stop sending new men old photos. You need to send, okay, if you are a girlie who like to spice things up in their relationships and you like to send photos to your person, sometimes things happen and people break up. But my darling, your energy, you have to understand your energy is like a drug. People don't want to release you. They don't want to let you go. And the problem is that you're so confident that you don't care what people think, baby. It drives them crazy because they don't know how to control you, and that's the problem. Water signs, they try to control you, and people don't understand that when they try to control you, all you do is sit to yourself and you observe and you come back out bigger, better, prettier. Okay? Oh, I'm not saying that, spirit. I heard that. Well, no, I'm not saying that. But what I'm getting is that these are people from the past. 1, 2, 3, 4 on time, 12:34. Oh, we used to do this together. My darling, you sometimes, water sign, you have to remind people. Yeah, we did. How long ago? 6 years ago? How long ago? 5 years ago? Actually, we didn't even talk. The last time we spoke was 2 years ago. The last time we spoke was 1 year. Was 1 year ago. The last time we communicated was 10 years ago. You know, a lot can change. I'm sorry if you stayed in the same mindset, the same energy after all those years, but my darling, I'm a change. Water sign said, honey, because I'm a star. And yes, I'm sorry if I'm the star of the community. I'm sorry if God sent me to go heal, but let me tell you something. People like to say, oh, you're not this, or God don't hear you, but remember, God ain't used the perfect people in the Bible. God used the whores, God used the thieves, God used the murderers. That's who God worked through, because when God worked through them, honey, they seen a reflection of God through them, and baby, there's no denying God changed. So water sign, let me tell you something, because I'm getting a heavy pull on masculine, honestly. Masculine, baby, when you popped out in this, when you popped out in this kingpin energy, baby, I just heard, listen now, ain't no blasphemy, okay? Because I deem God as my higher power. But baby, Spirit just told me to tell you this, water sign, then I'm gonna sum this up, okay? What I'm getting is that, honey, baby, you are exactly who God said you are. But let me tell you this, water sign, I want to end this by saying, remember, they tried to sacrifice Jesus Christ too. I'm going to say this again. Water sign, they tried to sacrifice Jesus Christ too. Now, people from that same bloodline who helped sacrifice Jesus Christ, coming down 2026, honey, they're bowing down to Jesus Christ. Water sign, no blasphemy, right? But I ain't gonna bullshit with you, baby, and I ain't trying to toot your horn. It's giving a masculine energy. Honey, you can even be a lady, a feminine, but you're standing tall in your masculine energy. You're handling your business how a man would handle his business. And let me tell you something. God makes no mistakes. And let me tell you something. People is seeing exactly who to follow. If you open up a new business, if you open up a new platform, if you open up a new gym, if you open up a new barbershop, if you open up a new tattoo shop, if you started to produce your own music, if you were a ghostwriter, now you're like, you know what? I want to put my face up there. Baby, people, they know who's in charge. They know who have the higher power. They know who have the authority. So I'm going to say this again, water sign. They tried to sacrifice Jesus Christ too. And now, farther down the line, the same bloodline, they're bowing down to him, worshiping him. And no, I'm not saying that nobody's worshiping you, my darling, but what I'm saying is that they see Jesus Christ through you, they see God through you, and they are fearing for their life. And that's why they want to try to come in and support you and help you. So be mindful, because, honey, they watch you plant that seed all by yourself. You see all that, honey, all that abundance, all that land. Some of you guys are buying property. Congratulations, baby. They saw you put the work in by yourself, so be mindful who you eat with, especially if they watched you struggle, my darling. They're going to shit themselves, Jesus Christ. Water sign, I really love the energy, honey. Oh, my goodness, I love the energy, because a couple weeks back, you guys had this weird earth sign, like trying to oppress you, trying to stalk you, trying to stop you. Baby, you can't stop what God put him. You can't stop God plan, okay? Now we have a Sagittarius. Anybody else, spirit guides? We have fire sign, honey. Water sign. So yes, clearly these are the elements that you could be dealing with. Okay, this can also be you. You could have a water placement somewhere. We have Capricorn, Taurus. Anybody else, spirit guides? Anybody else? Pisces. There's that water. So I'm like, damn, this is no water. I was about to say, where water at? They must be watching you go through all of this abundance, okay? We have Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, water, going once, going twice, spirits. Okay, I'm gonna run that back for you, babies. So we have all my beautiful water signs. It is your read after all. We have Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, all the lovely passionate fire signs, and Sagittarius, honey bunny, it's 12:39. Your girl got to go to work, you guys. But I may do another read today. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But water signs, I do love you. I love you. I love you, honey. I can be bad if I want. I can do I can live fast if I want. I could go slow all night long. I'm a grown woman. By water sign. Hey, like my subscribe to my. I love you, babes. Stay blessed, and make sure you continue to bless others so you can stay blessed too, babes.